What's a good YouTube? I'm Roland and welcome to my very first My League rebuilding challenge. Today I will be rebuilding Russell Westbrook and his Oklahoma City Thunder. So let's grab this by the hips and kick it where it hurts. So I'm going to load in the draft class of 2017 by Silk because I've loaded up the current up-to-date roster, and you know that's got KD on the Warriors and D-Rose on the Knicks. Just the 2016-17 season is going to be absolutely hectic and I can't wait. At the point guard position we have the explosive Russell Westbrook, followed by Adams at the centre. I've moved Kanter to the power forward position because he's a better offensive threat than Adams, so it made more sense to put Kanter at the power forward rather than Adams. We've got the 6'4" shooting guard Oladipo. He's a bit undersized, but he'll do for now until we find a better backup, taller, shooting guard. We've got Payne and Roberson, but I'm going to trade them as soon as possible because they're not really what I want, to be honest. I'm not going to lie, a bit trash. Ilyasova, he's a power forward, same for Sabonis. I'll keep them both around. Ilyasova, we'll see what he can do, see what he can output. As for Sabonis, he's quite young, got a lot of potential, and I feel like he's going to grow really well within this organization. I'm going to get rid of Singler, don't really like him, once again, trash. And Collison, I will keep him because he's very loyal and he deserves a ring. So this is my first trade of the season. I'm getting rid of Payne and Roberson for Rudy Gobert and Rodney Hood. I am giving up my second round pick for 2018, but that does not worry me one bit. Welcome to the Oklahoma City Thunder, Rudy Gobert and Rodney Hood. Glad to have you. Now looking at our current roster, we've got some mad fire.
What?
Gobert and Adams. It's just awesome to see two young centers on the same team. I'm really happy with that. And we've got Rodney Hood as our backup shooting guard, 6'7". He's going to wreak some havoc when he comes off the bench. It's just going to be absolute. Words that are too mainstream to use tonight. Since I got rid of Cameron Payne, I do need a backup point guard. So we'll have a look in the free agents section and look what we've got here. We've got Ty Little Lawson. Let's try and pick him up for as cheap as possible. Let's try a little bit lower. Let's try and go for 288. No, he's not having that. Maybe 290. No, he doesn't like that either. So let's try 3. And look at that. He's accepted it. Welcome to the OKC Thunder, Ty Lawson. So look what I've got here, guys. I've got Trevor Ariza, the small forward, for Mitch McGarry and Alex O'Briens. Thank you, 2K. Now our team looks more rounded out, so let's see what other ballers we can pick up. So our next trade is from the Memphis Grizzlies. We will receive Tony Wroten and Vince Carter. And I'm very happy with this trade. Tony Wroten's a tall point guard, and Vince Carter, well, you know what, he deserves a ring for all his years in the NBA. So welcome to the team, guys. So I moved Vince Carter to the shooting guard position. I don't know why, just to mix it up a bit, why not? So I'm going to see what I can get for Josh Huertas. It looks like most of the teams want Josh Huertas with Nick Collison or with a draft pick, and I'm not really keen on giving up too many assets, so I think I'll be good for now. So this is my starting lineup: Westbrook, Oladipo, Ariza, Kanter and Adams as our starting 5, Wroten as our 6th man, and Gobert, Hood, Ilyasova as our bench and role players. And as for the other guys, they'll just fill in when they need to. So I'm going to speed up the simulation and I'll see you guys afterwards. At the trade deadline, I just want to show you guys my settings real quick, just to prove to you guys this is absolutely 100% legit. Here are your leading scorers at the break: Damian Lillard with 30.9 points per game, followed by Curry and Durant, and at 4th we've got Westbrook with 27.8 points per game. He's averaging 10.4 rebounds and 9.8 assists. That's almost a triple-double. Those are Oscar Robertson-like numbers. And he's also averaging 2.4 steals. And as for the other guys, they are second to none when compared to Westbrook.
What?
As for the league standings, we are on top of the Western Conference with 50 wins and 4 losses, followed up by Golden State with 45 and 7. So let's go check our roster real quick. We've got Westbrook and Adams and Kanter, they're all healthy. But as we go to the bottom, Rudy Gobert is still injured. He's still out for the rest of the season, so that's a big bummer. But I think we'll be okay because Collison's stepping up and he's outputting some good work. Your Kia MVP is Russell Westbrook, averaging 27 points per game, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, and a few steals. Ben Simmons is the Rookie of the Year, no surprises there. And Greg Monroe comes out of nowhere to steal the 6th Man of the Year award, well done to him, as well as DeAndre Jordan, who takes home the Defensive Player of the Year award. Reggie Jackson for Most Improved Player, and no surprises, I think we all saw this coming, Billy Donovan as the Head Coach of the Year. The head coach of the year.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Russ does finish the season making the All-NBA First Team and the All-NBA Defensive First Team. He deserves it, he's done well, he's led the league and just pretty much everything. Before we start the first round against the San Antonio Spurs, I just want to check out some of the season stats. Damian Lillard, who was injured, led the league in points per game with 28.7. And Westbrook was 4th with 27 points per game. The leading rebounder was Andre Drummond of the Detroit Pistons, and Russell Westbrook was 2nd for all-time assists for the season with 9.3. And if we look at the standings, both the 76ers and the Cavs have the top record. The 76ers taking that #1 seed, and if we look at the West, OKC, us, 76 and 6, an awesome record, takes the #1 seed, followed by the Golden State with another awesome record of 72 and 10. Let's quickly look at our roster, guys. I don't think we have too many injuries. Just Rudy Gobert out for the year, and yeah, just Rudy Gobert. Hopefully our roster is good enough to bring us a title at the end of the season. It'd be awesome to see Westbrook take home that ring, bring back that trophy to Oklahoma, and show Durant what he's missing out on. So we are kicking things off against the San Antonio Spurs. We win game 1, we win game 2, 3, 4, let's go, we did it. We are moving on to the semi-finals against the New Orleans Pelicans. Let's go check out their roster. Let's see what kind of threats they have. I know they got Davis and Hield can shoot the lights out, but I don't think Davis and Hield are enough to bring down the OKC Thunder. As we go down 1-0, can we win game 2? Let's go, we tie at 1-1. Game 3, we take game 3, and we take game 4. Can we take game 5 for the sweep? Not sweep, the 4-1 sweep, whatever, and we do. Awesome.
English!
So in the Western Conference Finals, we are taking on the Houston Rockets, and they have James Harden, the offensive threat that no one can guard, and they've acquired Ryan Anderson, which is pretty interesting, so we'll see how this goes. And going into game 1, can we win game 1? We take game 1 of the finals. We take game 2. Is this going to be a sweep? No, Houston comes back winning game 3. They win game 4. Let's see what we can do in game 5. And we take game 5. Let's quickly look at the box score for game 5. Westbrook 26, Harden 23. Feel like this is going to be a good game 6. And we take game 6. We're on to the finals, guys. And surprisingly, the Milwaukee Bucks have made it to the finals. They were the 3rd seed, and I believe they had the 6th Man of the Year, Greg Monroe. So let's see how this game goes. We'll check out their roster really quick. They're loaded with big men like the Greek Freak, Thon Maker, Monroe, Middleton, Michael Carter-Williams. Dellavedova is now signed there. Great to see him on the Bucks. And we'll see what we can do to beat them in the finals. Can we take game 1? We take game 1. We take game 2. Can we take game 3? 3 for the sweep. Let's do it. Let's go, guys. We've got the championship. Congratulations to Westbrook and his Oklahoma City Thunder for grabbing that title. I can't even believe that they made it out of the Western Conference Finals, but they have, and they've got the title. All they have left to do is to celebrate. Here are your champions. As you can see, they all made improvements in their stats during the season. Most of them went up by 1, 2, or even 3 overall points. And it's just a solid squad, a well-rounded squad. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, comment your questions and suggestions down below, and if you want to see more videos similar to this one, be sure to subscribe.
I don't care, listen, God, you say, baby, I love you, tell me the same.